My name is Sharika Adams. I'm the Director of Youth Development here at the Boys and Girls Club. We just had Carlos Malave come down to speak with us, and he was absolutely amazing. I love the fact that Carlos was relevant, down to earth, and he had an inspiring message for our youth. I've known Carlos, we went to high school together, and he's always had this positive vibe to him. So to see him actually living out his potential is just amazing. So thank you, Carlos, for everything that you do, and I know that you'll continue to thrive. Thank you.
Bellport, New York, where it all started for me. Boys and Girls Club. Come join me.
To Carlos, education is about the development of the mind. It is not about what is being taught in a school that is important. It is all about what is being understood from what is taught in schools that makes a difference. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Carlos Malave to the stage.
When I was here, Powell used to volunteer us for all the community service in the whole town. He used to pick us up in them white moving vans, 20 deep in the van. The stewards all in it, the basketball team and everything. Took us to every single event. Had us serving food, had us cleaning up events, setting up events, and just representing a helping hand to the whole community in need. I became conscious of what actually was going on. What Powell and the Boys and Girls Club was trying to do was develop character and build us as individuals. It was bigger than just me. It was bigger than just one person. True success is more than that. It's bigger than that. It's here where I developed the saying that I still say to this day when I teach my kids all the way out in Texas. When people ask me how much I make annually, I would look them straight in the eye and I would tell them I make a difference. I learned that here. So if I never said this before, I want to give a big shout out and a thanks to Powell and the Boys and Girls Club. This whole speech, I'm gonna call it the translation. I speak two languages, Spanish and English, right? The translation, hear me out. There's two words that mean the same thing, but look totally different, right? Spelled differently, look differently. Hello and hola, very simple. We know those two words, right? They mean the same thing, look differently, spelled differently. But they mean the same thing. The hustle and the grind is the same thing. Once you make the translation, no matter now the situation might look different. The placement might be different, might be a little harder. The pressure might be a little more, right? But it is the same thing. I'm gonna show you how I made my translation. How I transferred every single situation in my life. I'm gonna talk about three things that all of y'all can relate to. Sports, because I know I was an athlete. School, you guys are in school. And the main thing that be getting us all crazy, love. Right, all the fellas in here, y'all know what I'm talking about. Ladies too, love is a big thing with this age group and forever. Right, so I'm gonna talk about those three things in my life and how they changed my life and how I connected each one. Every day I woke up before school, about 5 o'clock, I had a court in my backyard, I would just shoot. And I'm not talking about just shoot, you chilling with your peoples and you just like, nah, I was shooting to this hurt. Like I was doing drills, I was doing suicides. Neighbors was thinking I was crazy. Suicides and drills. I miss a free throw, I'm doing 5. Boom, by myself, right? That summer was everything changed for me because I didn't play ball my last year in college, right? So I had 2 jobs and I'm sitting at the job like this and doing my portfolio like the computer and writing it down like, nah, they're not paying for this. Nah, they're not paying for this. And I stayed up and I finished it. Just like my wrist got tight when I shot them jump shots, my eyelids got heavy. Same thing, my eyelids was like, and I kept forcing myself, and I had a why, I had a need. I needed not to stay another semester because my parents weren't gonna pay for that. I needed not to be an embarrassment to my family. I needed, just like in boy. Love, I had a big relationship, right? She just had a demeanor that she caught the presence. She had the presence and the demeanor of a boss when she walked in. Like, it's one of the people you walk in, you see on the street, and it's like, you know you can't go up to her like, yo, what's good, man? It has to be like straight in your back and be like, how you doing, man? You good? Yeah, mom, you need help with something? It was one of those, right? I was intimidated. I wasn't nowhere near her level. But I knew that's what I wanted, so I had to try, right? And I remember how it was. Knees weak, arms are heavy, palms are sweaty. right? Same thing right before a basketball game. I kept trying, but it wasn't like I was doing the same game. Like I messed up. I straight up said the dumbest thing. Like I was so nervous. I went up to, I didn't even hear her speak. I was like, yo, I like your accent. She laughed and turned around and said, oh, okay. Right? It was embarrassing, but I kept on trying to learn her. Because I knew she was Caribbean, right? And she's from Trinidad and Tobago, right? Straight from there, right? She came out here to get a degree. And she just was like, I didn't know what to say. So I said the first thing, and I remember just keep on trying till it happened. You can have a dream. We all have dreams, right? But they don't tell you that the hustle comes with price tags, right? You won't be successful until you start not giving the cost. So what I'm asking you is, what is it gonna cost for you to be successful? Thank you, I appreciate y'all, man.
He still amazed me about how he's a hard worker, he's dedicated, he's conscientious. You always knew he's going to be successful, but I really didn't know. I knew the sky was the limit for him, but he's just going to be fantastic, fantastic. I just heard him make a speech. Again, I've seen all his YouTube videos, which are absolutely terrific. This is the first live one that I saw, and he was amazing. He had the young people sitting there watching him, just so in tune to what he was saying. This is a hard group. This is a group that doesn't take anything seriously, but they were listening to every single word out of his mouth. Every person should have an opportunity to listen to him, to watch him, to understand the things that he's trying to instill and bring. It's just, again, I keep falling back on that word amazing. He is truly amazing. Good luck, Carlos. Continue the great work. There's nothing but great success for you in the future.